Since then, people have been trying to escape the violence. Video here showing long lines of cars on a main highway leading out of Kiev, where there are reports of explosions happening throughout the morning. Ukraine's president says they've introduced martial law and have given weapons to everyone who's able to defend their country. Here's what he said in a video message overnight.
Today, Russia began an attack on Ukraine. Putin began war against Ukraine, against the entire democratic world. He wants to destroy my country, our country, everything we've been building, everything we are living for.
You see that the president is sitting in some building talking about they giving weapons. The president of Ukraine, excuse me. He's sitting in the building talking about they giving out weapons, right? They giving out weapons to the citizens, whoever's ready to fight. Is that nigga ready to fight? He ain't ready to fight. He wasn't he ain't even putting on the front. That nigga wasn't sitting in the video in his little house, wherever he at, hiding out with a gun in his hand. That nigga sitting there probably with a fucking phone camera, talking to the citizens of the country, telling them that they gonna go fight. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't risking his fucking life. And it's the silly shit that I keep talking about. It's all silly ass shit. These niggas are not risking their lives. They risking your life and your children's life for their power, nigga. Who's to say that the Ukraine don't need to be here no more? I personally don't give a fuck.
You all think I'm going to say, shit, all this anesthesia. Motherfucking hurricanes came through, but it wasn't no FEMA. Goddamn, they left us in the water by the dirt, dust. Niggas never really gave a fuck.
Niggas hit you with that anesthesia, put you to sleep, bruh. You know it's the killer nigga woods where we creep, bruh. You know that my ninja they good, push like a Jeep, bruh. Catching niggas for days, no rest, math the reaper. Muscle memory in my cells, clap like a sleeper. Swim through money, I need a cell, these rivers deeper. My niggas got bonds, no better when shit go heater. Hammers banging, we bleed, your bodies everywhere, FEMA.
What's up? It's Lord Mav. I'm representing the Black Moon Pack, Black Moon Productions. I'm a fucking idiot, man. Listen, these motherfuckers, right? Russia done invaded the Ukraine. That's all I got to talk about today. So if you've been paying attention to anything other than this COVID shit, then you would have known that this shit was about to happen. This is something that was clear and evident. It's the start of another war. And this is a major country. Let's just say that. It's one of the top tier goddamn countries running up in another place. And the rest of the world has a problem with it, right? The rest of the world. So at some point, probably in a couple minutes, I'm going to throw in this video. It's ABC7 talking about the little ordeal. And the president of the Ukraine, he came up and he said this is an attack on the Ukraine. It's an attack on democracy, right? So you can already see that they're trying to equate the Russian situation with an attack on all democracy. And they love to say that. Anytime that they say it's an attack on democracy, you know some bullshit is about to go down. Now, it's my opinion that anything that these motherfuckers do is planned ahead, right? You can't tell me that one year these countries is all working in unity to make sure that they all maintain their same exact positions on Earth. And then a couple years later, now there's some type of switch to the program. Russia doesn't need the Ukraine, and we don't need to fight them over that, but we're going to. And it's of my opinion, again, that this is the World War III times where it's time for the world to change again. Now, we've seen these changes in the world already, man. I can't exactly tell you what World War I brought, but I know World War II, it brought the end of the view of motherfuckers owning shit, right? After World War II, it was like, man, if there's one person who has solidified power in the country, then we need to take them out. And that was the story. That was the fucking consensus on the earth. If there's a dictator or a king, you know, or a solid one head figure power in a country, then that's too much power for somebody to have. And we need democracy all over the world, right? It's the what you call it, the Western expansion, the manifest destiny, except applied to the entire earth. Everybody is supposed to have democracy. That's what we figured out after World War II. So now that democracy in a way has been spread, which is really just capitalism, this is the only thing that matters. It's not really democracy that they're trying to spread. It's capitalism and the act of taking the people, fucking up their heads so bad that all they care about is money and whatever the fuck progress means in this day and age. Take away all their actual beliefs and replace it with, I need to go get $1. That's what this spread of democracy was about. So now we passed that era, and the only thing left is to do the New World Order thing, right? And this is the funny part where you get to talking about like biblical shit and Illuminati shit. And people like to say, and of course I think it's because of the pursuit of money, people like to say that these is plans set forth by the Illuminati, right? And more than that, people like to say that these are not real plans, these are just things that's going on. But we watching shit be said and go down years later, and you could say it's a plan, or you could say it's like destiny or some shit, but the point is that we can't seem to stop this shit from happening. I don't know if maybe we not trying hard enough, but there's nothing we can do seemingly to stop this shit from happening. And in my opinion, it's because we have no power in this shit, right? We live in our lives under other people. Now, when I finally play this clip, or I might have played it already, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. You see that the president is sitting in some building talking about they giving weapons. The president of Ukraine, excuse me. He's sitting in the building talking about they giving out weapons, right? They giving out weapons to the citizens, whoever's ready to fight. Is that nigga ready to fight? He ain't ready to fight. He wasn't he ain't even putting on the front. That nigga wasn't sitting in the video in his little house, wherever he at, hiding out with a gun in his hand. That nigga sitting there probably with a fucking phone camera, talking to the citizens of the country, telling them that they gonna go fight. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't risking his fucking life. And it's the silly shit that I keep talking about. It's all silly ass shit. These niggas are not risking their lives. They risking your life and your children's life for their power, nigga. Who's to say that the Ukraine don't need to be here no more? I personally don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't care, just to state this shit now, because it need to be stated, in the history of America, no matter what the fuck was going down and how publicized it was, there was never any help for black people, right? If we want to talk about the police brutality shit from the past couple years, when I think it wasn't even that serious, all the way back to when the shit was a big ass problem, then further back into Jim Crow shit, then further back into segregation and slavery, right? There was never any outside help. Nobody ever came from a different country and was like, yo, America, what you doing right now is y'all wilding out, right? Nobody ever did that. Now I'm gonna show you two images right now, or two clips of a video. One is the Ukraine being bombed, and the other one is going to be Iraq. You tell me which one is worse. See, because the problem is, whatever we call justified, there's many problems in this shit. I ain't going to say the problem is, because there's many problems. But when you look at what happened in Iraq, when one country told another country, seemingly for no ass reason, right? It was a bunch of reasons stated. Told them that, yo, your president and all his family, I don't think he was a president, but nigga, your leader and all his family got to get out the country. They straight told that man he got to get out the country, son. Fuck you look like. Fuck I look like. What if I'm calling you up at your house? Nigga said, hey, yo, my nigga, I don't like what you doing over there. I feel like you got some ties to something I don't like. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to leave your house and your whole family just got to leave your house. That's it, nigga. If you and your family don't leave your house, I'm coming over there shooting. Don't I sound like the villain of that situation? But in that time period, because of what the fuck was going on, even though the average everyday citizen don't know, right? Average everyday citizen don't know what the fuck is going on. Because niggas don't pay attention. Niggas too wrapped up in their own damn lives. Or whatever the TV is portraying to us. The average everyday citizen don't know, but they stood for a bombing of a whole place. Got niggas telling you shock and awe was about what? We over here, we gonna send bombs out and we gonna destroy the infrastructure of the buildings. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna destroy the building. Don't you know how devastating it gotta be to a country to have your buildings hollowed out? Hollowed out, nigga. We're not talking about the whole building being destroyed and then I could move away the rubble and I could move away the rubble and then build back on top of it. We talking about now I got a standing building, right? It's just standing, nigga, but everything in it has been destroyed. That's double the work. John nigga stood for that. You telling me that when they was hollowing out all these buildings that nobody got killed? Why? Because they gave an advance warning that everybody get the fuck out? Everybody get the fuck out. We not attacking y'all. This is what Bush said. He said, we not attacking y'all. We attacking the bad guys. What you mean, nigga? The bad guys that you calling them bad guys, these are our damn leaders. You calling them bad guys and you about to blow up all our buildings in our country, nigga. Somehow I think that that's going to affect the people too. Fuck is you talking about? When you told everybody to evacuate because you was about to send missiles over to they shit, precision missiles over to they shit, did you think about where them people going to go? Ain't those people displaced? Ain't they displaced from a different country? Last time I checked, when Saddam Hussein was in that bitch, them people still had homes, right? If you telling them to evacuate, that means they left their home. They left their home, nigga, because you said so, and you ain't even over here. Matter of fact, you sending other people's children over there to go fight while your ass sitting in the house and all your children is fine. I don't remember no Bush kids signing up for the army. Fuck out of here, son. All these niggas do, they create war, they send your children out to go die for whatever the fuck they believe in. And at this point, if you don't see that this shit is all planned, and you a lost, gone motherfucker, and I don't trust you, son. I don't trust you, son. Because niggas don't be paying attention. We relate that shit to this COVID shit right now, right? The past relates to right now because now we got YouTube spreading the news and we got the news straight up not giving a fuck. These niggas that get on for an hour, however long the news is on, I don't remember. I think that shit come on from like 10 to 11. I think the shit on for an hour, right? These niggas will get up there and just be talking about COVID the whole time with a couple other stories sprinkled in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even telling you much of the news. They ain't even telling you much of that shit. If you go by what the fuck is going on with this YouTube algorithm or whatever you want to call it, these niggas go between top news, which is always war, and COVID news. Most of the time it's COVID news, but this Russia shit been going on the whole damn time. This Russia shit was going on during Trump presidency, and I'm quite sure this shit started during the Obama campaign, during the Obama second term. That's a long ass time, son. If niggas wanted to do anything about that shit, they would have did it already. What's happening right now that all this shit is happening? Niggas talking about I told y'all niggas about this shit. The Iranian nuclear program is back on, right? China and Russia trying to fund that shit. China talking about fucking running up in Taiwan. Russia done ran up into Ukraine after talking about it for years. But then what do you find out? You find out that the Ukraine was taken away from Russia, nigga. I'm quite sure that shit was taken away from Russia during the last time the world changed because of war. Shit about to change again. Except the outcome now is going to be the one world government. Because this is what niggas is working towards, right? Niggas is talking about NATO. Imagine this. Russia, nobody can do anything about it as a solid one country. So we need a group of countries to work together, right? We need the Justice League to get together to handle this one country. Don't you think after Russia eventually loses, and Russia is so big and powerful, especially when you add in China and maybe even the motherfucking Taliban, because I wouldn't put it against these people, son. I wouldn't put it against these people. It is not a fucking coincidence that we left weapons for the Taliban, the fucking commandeer. They took them. Russia ran up into Ukraine, and China is openly threatening us. These are not coincidences, nigga. This shit is all the same game that's going on. And the game is to destabilize the world, nigga. Destabilize the whole fucking world. So niggas could do what? You could fuck up all the prices for the food. You could make everything scarce. And then you got motherfuckers hoping and praying to you. Whatever the fuck is the next level, nigga. It's the NWO. But whatever the fuck the next level is, whatever the name of it is going to be, then you got niggas praying to you to say, hey, come save us. The world was destroyed. Why? Because of Russia. Russia ran up into Ukraine, and then that shit fucked up the whole world. And then COVID too? Why they going? Come on, son. At what point do you start looking at this shit like it's a real thing? Like it's a plan. Don't nobody run up in the country, nigga. Especially when you talking about an era of peace. You think a motherfucker gonna risk that shit? For what? These niggas is working together, man. And once again, nobody said anything about that shock and awe campaign. This is where my mind is at. I'm saying fuck the Ukraine, because I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that shit. Every piece of earth, or at least most pieces of earth, has been taken by somebody, and it's been taken by force, nigga. I don't understand what this thought process with niggas is like, hey, yo, it's 2020. Niggas ain't supposed to be taking shit by force no more. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? That's a weird-ass statement. Because you know what that's supposed to stop, right? That's supposed to stop your stupid ass from getting your people together, realizing the oppression your stupid ass face, and go take a country for yourself. You ain't gonna do that, because you've been taught your whole life, this is just the way the world is. Everything was fucked up before until after World War II, and we reshaped the earth, and then this is how it's supposed to be. You got Russia, you got America, you got China, you know what I'm saying? You got Great Britain and all the English-looking ass places. You got the Spanish countries that don't nobody really give a fuck about. We let them niggas war. We let the African dark niggas war. You know what I'm saying? We let all these niggas war. Got Japan over there. Everybody can war. If you dark skinned, you can war. We don't give a fuck about that. But over here, this is what it is. This the Middle East. That shit gonna constantly change because we gonna take everything they got. But y'all don't care about that. This is the way the world works. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you took as the world, nigga. But this is supposed to be you, nigga. It's not supposed to be Russia walking up commandeering shit because them niggas got enough shit. It's supposed to be the fucking people. The people that's being told, hey, yo, we about to go to war again. Here's some weapons. Send your daughter out. It's mostly sons and shit, but send your kids out, nigga. Send your kids to go die so this shit maintains itself. For what, though? What the fuck is the end goal for this shit, man? What's the end game? Niggas is up here on Facebook talking about Martin, niggas. Motherfucking niggas. This is all I ever got to talk about. But my mind is split between saying fuck the Ukraine because everything was taken by force anyway. Right? And who is anybody to say after all this land been taken and you charging niggas to live on this goddamn land that they was given because it's the earth, right? It's the earth. That's how the earth work. It's the earth. Shit live on it. It's supposed to be able to live here for free because the concept of money is not real, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about somebody taking more earth from somebody else. Nigga, the Ukraine is not the Ukraine. That's a piece of land that was supposed to be freely spread upon the people. Just like everywhere else. So if the Ukraine owns it or Russia owns it, I don't give a fuck. Somebody own it when they shouldn't. Throw on top of that the fact that it don't matter what the fuck was going on with people in America. Ain't nobody ever come to the rescue, nigga. It be TV cameras on everything. And anytime I talk to anybody, it seems that people know exactly what's going on in America. If not exactly, they got some sort of idea about it. So you can't just say, oh, we ain't know nothing about that shit. Because the TV was running the whole time. And America runs the TV. America basically runs TV throughout the world, son. So y'all niggas know about it. And nobody was like, yo, we gonna send our army over there real quick to go help out them niggas. Nah, son. Y'all niggas ain't never help out them niggas, son. So fuck them niggas. And then you got the spread between understanding that this some NWO shit, son. This that World War III we trying to click up. I said this shit a couple years ago, niggas about to click up. I said that shit when niggas was talking about the Ukraine during Trump presidency. I'm like, yo, niggas is about to click up. And what they doing, son? You think China not gonna be on Russia's side? You think North Korea not gonna hop up in that bitch? You think this shit not Red Dawn, nigga? We about to see these niggas parachuting out the goddamn sky. We about to have some war on our land, nigga. Cause what is it about, son? What the fuck was China just talking about? China was just talking about Western intervention for a reason, right? Now, I know that these is all games, but when you look at this shit honestly, for my whole life, right? And keep in mind that for my entire existence, war has been on the fucking TV. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching soldiers running through the streets in somebody else's country, nigga. My whole life. My country has been in somebody else's country my whole life, nigga. And it didn't start there. It didn't start there, son. So this shit is fucking normal at this point. You think niggas ain't looking like, hey, yo, these niggas is wilding out. America got a lot of fucking power because of reputation. You know what America is like? America is like the motherfucking, I forget these niggas' names, but what's that bitch name? Rose the Whittaker, some shit like that from Titanic, nigga. Them niggas was broke, son. Them niggas was broke. And her mother was like, yo, you gotta, I'm talking about Titanic. Her mother was like, yo, you gotta go marry that nigga because our family is done for. We ain't got no more money. I think the father died and it's like, nigga, he ain't leave us with nothing. You gotta go marry that nigga because the only thing we getting by now is our name. That's the only thing we getting by with. Only reason we on the Titanic right now is because of our last name. And once niggas find out what's going on, we ain't gonna have nothing. Even our name gonna be gone. Our name gonna be mud, nigga. That's what America is right now. America ain't shit, but because of this fucking democracy shit, because of hey, yo, be like me, you get money, you know what I'm saying? You wear Nikes. Be like me, you wear Nikes. That's what I took from the fucking, what you call this nigga? What you call this nigga? The Gaddafi situation. My son got popped by a nigga with a gold gun and a fucking Yankees cap on. If that don't show you the bullshit that America spread, son. My son got killed by a nigga with a gold gun and a Yankees cap. This nigga think he James Bond and Jay-Z all at the same time. Killing his own leader, son. If it was even his own leader, because these niggas know how to plant niggas in the right places. Right? This shit is wilding out. But it ain't no difference. Whatever the fuck we did in the Middle East, it ain't no difference between what's going on in the Ukraine right now and what we did there. It doesn't matter who takes what land and how much force they use to take it, because all land was taken by force and nobody is supposed to own any of this shit. This shit's silly. All this shit is the same. I'm gonna come back with a more concise fucking video. This is my first fucking video format. You see a nigga got the Black Moon shirt on. I'm out here, nigga. I'm out here. It's real nigga news. I'm Lord Mav. Watch out for the concise and the real motherfucking video. Cause I'm coming back with the facts, nigga. This was just me talking. I was just talking shit. I ain't talking bullshit. I'm just talking shit. This is just me talking shit. I'm coming back with the real shit. I'm gonna hit y'all niggas with the facts. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know when Russia ran up in there. I'm gonna let y'all know how long they've been trying to run up in there. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what we didn't do to get to this point. And I'm gonna let y'all know where this shit going based off of what the fuck these niggas is saying. We about to cool off on COVID. Cause keep in mind, we have to be in a constant state of fear, nigga. A constant fucking state of fear. So the only time we stop talking about COVID is when niggas is talking about invasion. That's it. Telling niggas the real way the world works. It's fucking Lord Mav, nigga. I'm out. Peace.
Niggas hit you with that anesthesia, put you to sleep, bruh. You know it's the killer nigga woods where we creep, bruh. You know that my ninja they good push like a Jeep, bruh. Catching niggas for days, no rest, Mav the Reaper. Muscle memory and my cells clap like a sleeper. Swim through money, I need a cell, these rivers deeper. My niggas got bonds, no better when shit go heater. Hammers banging, we bleed, your bodies everywhere, FEMA.